My car was recently at the shop getting an oil leak repaired. While it was there, they noted that the rear brake pads were getting a little thin and might hit the wear sensors shortly. So join me today as we replace the rear brake pads. Before we start, let's go over the tools we're going to use today. Working left to right. First, a breaker bar. This is a 24-inch breaker bar, but for working in the wheel wells, I'd recommend an 18-inch. Chunk of wood for spreading your calipers so you don't damage your new brake pads. You'll see how that works later. Small sledgehammer in conjunction with a block of 2x4 or 2x6 if the wheels are a little stubborn. If they really don't want to come off, I would recommend bouncing them a little bit with a spare tire, or if you got some summers or winters alternately laying around, use one of those. A ratchet, torque wrench, another ratchet, different size. So we have a 1/2 inch drive, a 3/8 drive, and a 1/4 inch drive to align with the sockets I'm going to use. We have some pliers, some snips. I broke a clip, so I would zip tie the sensor cable back up, so I had to cut that. The 5/8 socket, oddly enough, the calipers are 5/8, not a metric size, but 5/8. 17 mils for the wheel lug nuts, and we have an 8 mil and a 10 mil for the wheel liner if you're replacing the wear sensor. 17 mil again for the wheel nuts, but this is an impact socket. 5/8 again, impact socket to go with that, an impact gun. You don't need this, but it sure makes life easier working in tight spaces and with the wheel nuts. Then we have an assortment of the extensions, a little universal, makes it easier to get in behind. It is tight and awkward, so the more flexibility you have, the better. And then some copper anti-seize for the back of the rims for when we put them back on so they don't seize up. Lastly, flashlight. You can never have too much light. And then not pictured here is my jack, some wheel chocks, as well as all my PPE. So gloves, hearing protection, etc. So got to make sure you're safe as well. So with that, let's get into the work. Thanks for watching. And now that the car's ready to go, let's hit the road.